God damn. So I heard BIGPUNK's feeling so bad that JD Miles made him run back to his camera and do a Crybaby live stream, in which you could tell he's hurt by what's being said here. And by the way, this shit can easily be debunked again. I mean, look what he says in his title. Censorship is for cowards, but not harassment and doxing women. Yes, if you're trying to censor people because a difference of opinion, that's cowardly. If you BIGPUNK is trying to censor people, and let's be upfront and real, if you're trying to censor people, all because of the fact that not out of policy, BIGPUNK, because for the past several days, YouTube been on their shit. And yes, I'm seeing content creators are getting hit by violating their community guidelines. So we already know for a fact that YouTube ain't slacking in that category. So that comes down to one thing. You ain't trying to push more censorship because of lack of policy, BIGPUNK. You're trying to push censorship to silence your opposition, which is cowardly. Because you cannot refute what's being said. This is the reason why you're crying like a little bitch right now about, he lacks cognitive dissonance. He lacks this, he lacks that. But you've been saying that for the past several days, nigga. But the question to BIGPUNK is why? Why did he get JD Miles started with him again? And let me go ahead and say this. Hey, BIGPUNK, who am I harassing? I mean, in order to harass someone, you constantly gotta go at, if I'm harassing women, then basically I got to have more than one video going after the same woman. Where's she at, BIGPUNK? And while you at it, what woman's information did I post on social media? Did I give out a woman's address, their job, the school their kids go to? Where's that at? Or is this you pulling out excuses out of your ass again? Back on your live stream, Lord knows how long that's gonna be, whining, crying, bitching, and complaining, all because your ass got told. And yes, censorship is for cowards, depending on what you're trying to censor people for. Yeah, it's one thing if someone is cutting out of line. That's one thing. But you're doing this to silence your opposition. You're doing this to silence the people you don't agree with. In which, of course, that there is cowardly. And on top of that, you ain't arguing with me. You arguing with an AI system that searches this information off the internet. So basically, you're in your feelings because not just AI, but the internet itself is calling you a coward because you want to censor people you don't like, you can't stand, you can't disagree with. How fucking embarrassing is that? But ain't no, ain't no crying, ain't no bitching, ain't no complaining, ain't no way around this shit. Because everything AI said actually came to light. Instead of everybody going after the manosphere, red pill, MGTOW, all these other male spaces, shutting them down. Instead, all the thing y'all are doing is giving them free advertisement. This is the reason why they've been growing even to this very day. And that makes y'all feel a certain kind of way about that shit. From that to the point to where people don't take you seriously, Big J. Which is why the vast majority of critical thinkers ain't riding with you, Big Punk. They're not riding with you on this. Because even they can clearly see what you're doing this for. And once again, here you are in your goddamn feelings about it. Yes, here you are in your feelings about it. This is the reason why you cry like a little bitch when we say facts over feelings. And fuck your feelings. Because that's all you got in this argument. Your feelings, your emotion, your hurt pride, your damaged ego. This is all you fighting with at this moment. And for what? Because Big Punk don't want to be wrong. Because Big Punk always want to be right. Big Punk always feel the need to be right all the goddamn time. But most embarrassing part ever, and this is going to go down in the history books for Big Punk Triple X. He's more than willing to put on his cape and play Captain Save-'em to a woman that's in there talking bad about men like him and all these other men. And at the moment we call her ass out, oh, here comes Big J, ready to play Super Simp. But this is the same Big Punk crying about people calling him a goddamn simp. Do I need to play back that clip again? One of the key traits of a simp is a man that's more than willing to defend a woman no matter what she do, no regardless of the situation, aka a Captain Save-'em. So basically what Big Punk is saying is this. What she's saying is right. What she's saying about men like him is absolutely correct. He can't think. Oh my God. And this is what J.D. Miles means when he says you cannot save them all. Yeah, you want to save them all, but there you cannot save them all, especially if they put themselves in that position. And no, Big Punk, I wasn't the only one who made fun of her on that shit. Other men made fun of her on that shit too. And get this. Neither of those men are even part of the manosphere at all. They have no relations to the manosphere, no relations to Red Pill, no relations to MGTOW, no relations to these male spaces. And they clowning her fucking ass. That right there should tell your low intellectual ass something while you're crying about someone lacks cognitive dissonance and all that other retarded fuck shit. Apparently you do. I'm just keeping it $1.50. Call a ball and a strike a strike. But then again, how you gonna tell people that they lack comprehension and lack cognitive dissonance when you're always trying to insert yourself in shit that your retarded fuck ass don't know shit about? But everybody else lacks comprehension and cognitive dissonance. Yeah, marinate on that. While you're all up in your feelings and emotions, because people are looking at you as a coward, because your censorship is more about silencing your opposition more than about policy, which, by the way, is not broken. I'm just throwing that out there. And with that, I said what I had to say. I'm done with BIGPUNK and I'm out this bitch. Later.